Vader are standing on the dusty floor of the planet Tatooine. The tension between these two has been building since the recent explosion of the Death Star. You all know how the story unfolds, but it's what happens next that we will be discussing today. Die, Vader! Die! Luke has found a helpful character that is stationed on the planet Tatooine that will change his life forever.
Luke, what happened to your eyes? Did they just pop out when you after you saw the plans for the new Death Star? Oh well, I can patch up. Here, have these bionic eye implant from Dave Malcott of Second Sight. Even though they are 60 pixels black and white, you'll still be able to see the shapes of those pesky stormtroopers. Oh yeah, you do have to pay for it. I'm sure you own insurance, but if you don't, $10,000 is easy to get your sight back.
We have just witnessed the epic battle scene between Luke and Darth Vader. The medical robot has given Luke the helpful gift of bionic eye implant. Let's take a quick break from our story for commercial break with our friends Parker and Ryan from the Philippines.
Good morning, folks. What you see in front of you is not an ordinary walking stick. It is our eye stick right here. It works with the iPhones and with the cochlear eye implant. Cochlear eye implant not needed at all. The eye stick makes clicks and helps you through echolocation. Also, the stick part is because, well, you don't want to crash into things, walk over a cliff, and you don't want to be unarmed when you're in front of a stormtrooper. Also, these things, the iPhones, they help so when it's in mid-battle, and normally you'd hear instead, all you hear is the clicks.
People who can't see do an exercise called echolocation. They do it by making a clicking sound like this. When they click, it sends a signal to the object and gathers up how tall and how wide it is. And then it goes to the brain via the ear. With training, they can determine the shape and size of the object and how far away it is from you. Then, using this information, the person that can no longer see, they can walk like a normal person and do anything that a normal person could do, like so. And now a short video from YouTube showing Ben Underwood doing in his daily life using echolocation.
Taking a walk with Ben, I was amazed at what he can see with his ears.
Well, there's a fire hydrant on the side and a car on this side. Wait, that's a trash can or hold on, let me see. That's a trash can? Yeah, that's a trash can. Or a recycling bin, one of those. Yeah.
Are you ready to trade in your lightsaber for our new eye stick with our iPhones? Only $49.99 Chewbacca's.
Luke is off training with this new technologies. Let's get our final thoughts from R2-D2-C3.
Luke now has a bionic eye and can see the escapes of those pesky stormtroopers, and an echolocation walking stick that helps him identify how far away they are so he can avoid them. Using his iPhone, he could use echolocation walking stick in the middle of a noisy battle.
Oh my, R2D2, you must have blown a circuit again. Luke is not a dolphin. There's no way he can use echolocation to see.
During our research on echolocation, we learned about a gentleman named Daniel Kish, whose nickname is the real-life Batman. He lost his vision when he was a year old and taught himself to use echolocation to navigate.
My heavens, R2D2. You're blowing smoke. How do your iPhones on your ears help you see?
He makes a series of high-pitched clicks and analyzes the way the sounds bounce off objects in their surroundings before returning to his ears. By following the cues in the volume, direction, and speed at which these sounds return, he is able to navigate freely without his sight.
Well, R2D2, for a giant metal trash can, you've actually presented some creative innovation around what you've discovered with echolocation.
Why, thank you, C-3PO. Echolocation is evolving science.
Now Luke is a trained professional to identify those pesky stormtroopers.